Last week, we talked about what the Western legal system does once you are inside it. The first allegations we touched on, the custody battles, the immigration status used as a weapon. Today, I want to talk to us about someone else who is affected by all of that, even though nobody ever asks them how they are doing. That's the children. Yeah, the children. Every time two diaspora parents split, there is a version of this story we don't tell enough. Not the version about who was right. It's the version about a child who is now negotiating two cultures, two households, and sometimes two countries, without anyone asking whether they are okay carrying that burden. This one is for the parents, and it's for everyone of us watching this who grew up exactly this way. And that is Wetin Dey Happen this week. Between April and November of 2025 alone, there were 27,490 private law children cases in the family courts. Yeah, as many as that, 27,490 in the family courts of England and Wales, involving 41,699 children. The average case takes like 74 weeks from start to finish. More than 4,000 children remain inside proceedings that drag on for close to like 2 years or more. That is a child spending a meaningful chunk of their childhood inside conflict and uncertainty, while also, for our community specifically, trying to work out who they even are. A study of divorced parents raising children between two cultures found that when one parent identifies more strongly with the host culture and the other stays strongly rooted in the home culture, and the child fills that gap, it's associated with the child becoming more withdrawn and anxious. Not the divorce alone, as in the problem they face now does not stop at the divorce. The cultural tug of war on top of it, and research comparing how children experience divorce across cultures found kids in more collectivist, family-oriented cultures like ours often carry more enduring guilt, social isolation, and identity confusion than children in cultures where separation is more normalized. You know, it is not just that our children experience a split. They experience it inside a community where separation still remains and carries shame. While holding two cultural identities, don't forget that their parents may now be modeling in two very different directions. For you parents, these steps can always help. They can be helpful. Do not make the child choose a culture, because research on adult children of cross-border marriages found the ones who adjusted best kept real contact with both sides in languages they speak, extended family, even visits, regardless of which parent they lived with. And please ensure you protect the extended family web on both sides deliberately. Another thing is, watch your own acculturation gap. The distance between how British and how home each of you has become isn't just a style difference anymore. It is something your child is standing in the middle of. Then get support. Get support actually. Build the supports that are built for these exact things. Ask directly whether a counselor has experience with cross-cultural or diaspora families. These things help. It is not you I'm talking about now. We have to give priority to the children. You can lose the marriage and still not lose the family. Keep the child connected to both sides of who they are, even when you and your ex-partner can barely be in the same room. Make I talk am straight. Pikin no ask for the wahala, so make we no put the wahala inside the pikin life, I beg. Let me close this way. 41,699 children that I mentioned earlier, just in the 8 months, in this country alone. If you are a parent going through this, the relationship may be over, but your child's connection to both sides of themselves does not have to be. Please, let us ensure we keep children out of all of this so that they can grow to what God has purposed for them to be in life, and they stop carrying headaches they know nothing about from the start of their lives. My name once again is Samuel, and this is Wetin Dey Happen.